All right, welcome back to the brand new video. So target individual program, target individual experience, target individual programming. So here's what I'm thinking. All right, I'm just speculating on here. I did a video showing how they um, tried how they not tried to, but how they changed the predictive text on my phone. So what I usually type, whenever I type in the New York Predator Department, it will always, if I said NY, they'll have the word predator, then they have the word department afterwards, right? After I type in each of those texts. And like I said, lately, what I've noticed that it hasn't been doing that. What has been showing up is DR, death, and so forth, right? Now, this was a subliminal message about going to the doctor. I'm going to talk about whenever I go to the doctor, they will engage in a heavy dose of targeting, right? They will also do the same when I go to pick up my medications. They will also do the same when, like I said, well, it's a little bit different. Like when Pam's going out, now they want me to stay at her house, right, while she go out heavy. So they'll always attack me in these ways, right? But also important is that because I have to go and get a screening for bone cancer as well as another MRI, they don't want me to get those. When I talk about STIs and how they try to prevent us from having medical records to prove what it is that we say is happening, they do not want that. And I just find it strange that all of a sudden, okay, like I said, all of a sudden tonight, also, that I'm drinking the tea that I've drunk every night. All right, that this is happening again. And like I said, the only other time this happened was a couple of weeks ago, and I did the video about going to the hospital because I suspect that I might have been poisoned with rat droppings just because of the symptoms that I have. Okay, and even tonight, the symptoms were very similar. Okay, so when you want to, when they can try, and again, this is what religious people do, even within family members, they will attempt to, and they'll be manipulated. They will attempt to poison you. This is the hallmark of fanaticism, religious fanaticism, particularly within the Christianity. Okay, that they will do things like this, and always, well, they will always claim to be the victims when they're being persecuted. But this is what they do to people who don't believe what they believe. I'm not going to poison them because you know they don't, because they're Christians. I'm not going to do that, but they will poison you because you're not a Christian. They'll poison you because, again, the white supremacist that is in their mind, in their subconscious, is taking control of their minds based on this false biblical character that never existed. And they're easily manipulated. All right? So they will go through all of this to do this. And, I was thinking, I said, and because they have me on the remote monitoring, I was saying to myself, maybe I should go to the hospital. And when I said that, the New York Predator Department started using these sirens. All right, this is what they're doing. But I will go to the hospital. All right, I'm not going to just leave. I'm not going to leave right now because it's too dark outside. And this is the one thing that they'll do, right? To try to do this, to try to have me leave at a certain time of the night, knowing, and again, I've been showing how they've been attacking me. All right, understand their mindset and how they try to prevent the victims of the crime that they've done to us as TIs. Try to prevent us from seeking proof of what it is that they've done. And when we have proof, they seek to discredit us. They seek to manipulate us because they don't want to face their accountability for what it is that they've done to us as TIs. They don't want to face their responsibility for what they did to us as TIs. But like I said, they will hold you and I responsible for the things that they do to us. Right? And because we don't know what those things are to manipulate us, right? They can get away with it. But when you understand, when you know, then you become an even greater threat. Like I said, so why, if I'm crazy, and I'll show you guys why they continue to hack into my accounts, online accounts. Why? Why are they so concentrated on attacking me? It is because of what they have done. And remember, they believe in karma, so they're going to get their karma. They're going to get their karma. All right. I'll talk to you guys next week.